up, friends? I'm Diana Johnson with Eating Richly, and today I'm going to be responding to your comments on our video, How to Preserve Avocados. Funny thing about this video, which you should go watch if you haven't already, is that I actually filmed it 4 years ago. My daughter was a baby eating lots of avocado, and I thought, I need to make a video about this. It's the most popular post on our site, and it's really useful information that can help people. So I filmed the video, but then we ended up getting a whole bunch of client work. Side note, we make food videos and food photography and websites for a whole bunch of different brands and bloggers and magazines and things like that. So I totally forgot about the avocado video. Now fast forward to January of 2018 when I found the footage and thought, oh my goodness, I've got to edit this and post it because I love helping people and this is a really useful tip that I'm super excited about. So I got it edited, I put it up on YouTube, and then we had baby number 3. Then he had a whole bunch of mystery health issues, and I completely forgot about the video again because we were actually living in the hospital for months and months. Well, a few months ago, a brand wanted an example of me on camera, so I went to the Preserving Avocados video to get the link to send them. And I literally thought I had gone to the wrong video. We had over 100,000 views and a ton of comments, and I had no idea. And it's still growing. We have like 260,000 views now and 3,000 subscribers. And we're actually making a little bit of income with YouTube now, which is huge because all of 2019, we've only been able to work a total of maybe 3 months because of all of our baby's health issues. Well, all 3 of our kids' health issues, which means you guys have been one of the bright spots in the most difficult year of our lives. So thank you so much. You truly have no idea how you have encouraged me and made me excited about making our own videos again. Whew. So I can't respond to every comment individually because that would take hours. But I do want to address any recurring questions or thoughts that I found in the comments. But before I get to that, I do have one more thing to tell you, and that is I've got tea. Okay, sorry, not that kind of tea, but actual honey lemon sore throat tea because I've got a cold right now, the sinus pressure is awful, and it means that I sound even more nasally than usual, but I didn't want to put off making a video for you guys, which brings me to the first comment theme. The haters and trolls. I deleted a whole bunch of comments about hating my voice, my eyes, how I look like one of your nightmares. I actually left a couple up though because you guys were so nice jumping to my defense, especially the one about the lady who says I have bug eyes. I have big eyes, my kids have my big eyes, and honestly, I love them. We get compliments on them every time we go out together. And they can get even bigger. Okay, I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I also left up the comment of the lady who said that my voice hurts your ears and I should try talking slower. I talk pretty quickly in my videos because it helps me to keep my energy up. And I personally prefer video content that is upbeat and fun and entertaining as well as informative. That said, I also get having trouble understanding. I actually have limited hearing in my left ear, so I turn the closed captions on for movies and videos. So I'm not really gonna try talking more slowly necessarily, but I will try to upload the captions whenever I can so that you don't have to rely on the computer-generated ones. Or you can listen with it muted if you don't like my voice. But here's the thing. For some reason, a lot of people think that it's fine to be rude and mean on the internet. But You have to remember that people on YouTube are real people. Maybe you would tell someone you just met face to face that you hate their voice or the way they look, and in that case, you need way more help than I can give you. But really, if you don't like a YouTuber, don't watch their videos. Don't subscribe to their channel. It's as simple as that. Tearing other people down and having a critical spirit doesn't actually make you feel better about yourself. It's a really lonely way to live, and I hope that you can find your way out of that. And that is the end of my mom rant. Now onto the comments that actually have some substance. First, there were some strong opinions on how to choose your avocados and how to ripen or not ripen them. And I realized I wasn't 100% clear on that in the Preserving Avocados video because I was just trying to keep it short and sweet. Obviously, this video is way longer, so I'll explain a little bit about what I meant. There's a big difference between buying avocados that I'm going to eat today or tomorrow and buying avocados that I plan to enjoy several days from now. For instance, if I'm buying a bag of 5 avocados from Costco, I'm gonna get the rock hard avocados that aren't ripe yet. Avocados take an average of 4 to 7 days to ripen, so I start checking them a day or two after I buy the bag. Usually a couple of avocados ripen before the others, so I'm going to use those first. I check them for ripeness by squeezing, which I know some of you are adamantly against, but I'm not talking about like crushing them in your hand, although now I kind of want to try that. What I mean is to just apply very gentle pressure. You can immediately tell if there's any give at all or if the avocado is really hard. And as for removing the stem to see if it's green or brown underneath, that's only for if the avocado is clearly ripe to the touch, soft, and you plan on eating it immediately. If I'm in the store and I'm planning to make something with avocado that day or the next, I will find one that's soft and then remove the stem to see if it's brown or green. And the reason for this is that I find the avocados that have turned brown have a different taste or texture, but also because I'm a food photographer and videographer, and we need our food to look pretty. And somebody said that it's always green inside when you remove the stem. They didn't say it that nicely. But I do have an example of an avocado that is brown underneath the stem. This is for you. This avocado felt pretty good to me and didn't seem to have any major bruises, but when I removed the stem, this is what it looked like. I would not have bought this avocado to eat, but I did buy it just to show you, so you're welcome. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Bottom line, if your avocado is hard, wait until it has softened slightly. Use light pressure to check that. If the avocado is already soft and you want to see if it's past its prime, go ahead and pull the stem off to check what color it is underneath, but only if you plan to use the avocado that day or maybe the next. And I'm truly sorry if that was confusing for anyone, because that's on me. The next big concern that people had was how to slice the avocado, and there were some really valid points in the comments. I have had a lot of kitchen accidents because sometimes I cook as many as 60 recipes in a month, but I've actually never cut myself with a knife while cooking. I was once stabbed in the stomach with a knife, but that is a story for another time. I think it's partly because I use chef's knives that I sharpen regularly, so I'm not needing to apply a lot of force, which can cause your knife to slip, but also because I am really vigilant when cutting things in the kitchen. And I will even notice, oh, my fingers are not in the safest spot, or oh, that's not the best way to cut, and set it down or just be extra careful. You could definitely use an avocado slicer, peeler, pit remover tool, which I bought just to show you guys for this video, and I'll put an affiliate link down below in the description if you want to get one. You can just peel the avocado or cut it into quarters. The way that I do it in the video is not the only way or the best way, it's just the way that I've always done it. And yes, if you whack the handle of your knife on the garbage can to get the pit off, and it is not a nice brand new clean garbage bag like I had in the video, please wash your knife. That is a very good idea. I also discovered a lot of people were horrified that I throw the pit away. Now, I will say I am not going to grow an avocado tree. It's not going to produce fruit for me here in the Pacific Northwest, and I kill any houseplant I try to grow. Yes, even a cactus. It's sad, I know. I am intrigued, though, at the thought of eating the pits. I honestly have never heard of that, so I plan to research it some more, and you can let me know in the comments of this video if you want me to do a video on what you can do with avocado pits. And I'm actually pretty curious about the supposed health benefits, whether or not it's safe, but please don't just start eating avocado pits because someone on the internet said it's good for you. Please. Barefoot Prof also said to make sure your dog doesn't get a hold of the pit. Great advice. We had a ton of people freaking out on our blog post about how to preserve avocados, because when we had an avocado tree, our dog Rusty would actually go and pick up the avocados that fell from the tree with his mouth and bring them to us, and then we would let him eat a little bit of the avocado as a reward. It turns out avocados are poisonous to dogs. Fortunately, Rusty was a very big dog and got very small amounts of avocado, so he was fine. But bottom line, do not give your dog avocado or avocado pits. Someone also, let's see, Zarkon2008, if I said that right, pointed out that the lemon juice is not necessary for freezing the avocado, and that is completely true. Keeping the avocado from touching air, from getting oxygenated, is what actually preserves it and keeps it from turning brown. The lemon juice or lime juice, whatever citrus juice, is just a flavor preference because that's what I grew up with, and because I find that the taste of the frozen avocado is different than fresh avocado, but I like it better with a little bit of acidity added. You can absolutely freeze it without the lemon or lime juice and see what you like better. I have some that I freeze without it that I will use in things like baking recipes or smoothies where I want to be able to not have that flavor added. Then there were some comments with other ways to freeze avocado, like freezing it whole or cut in half with the pit still in it. And I personally haven't tried other ways, but if you want me to, I could do a video trying some of the different ways and just showing you guys how each one works. So let me know in the comments for that too. Okay, we're almost done. Stay with me. The final big theme in the comments was about what to do with the frozen avocado. Someone mentioned they find it too watery for guacamole. You guys hear my dog? And I agree, it is a little more watery than fresh avocado, but I still like it. I'll sometimes blend it up, maybe with onions and tomatillos and jalapeno and garlic, and let their texture kind of thicken it up a little bit to make my guacamole. Actually, let me know if you want me to do a recipe video for that, because I don't think I have that recipe even written down, so that could be fun. But I also eat the thawed avocado just like it is for guacamole, knowing it's gonna be a little bit runnier, but I still like it. I just mix in some spices or herbs. You just can't expect preserved avocado to be exactly the same as fresh avocado. Think about other foods that we preserve, like tomatoes. Canned tomatoes or rehydrated sun-dried tomatoes are just not going to have the same texture and flavor as fresh tomatoes. But those tomatoes still have wonderful ways to eat them, and it's a great way to prevent food waste. So the same goes for preserving avocados. I love having avocado in my freezer year-round so that I can use it in a salad dressing, a smoothie, as the fat in a baking recipe, or mixed into tuna, chicken, or egg salad. There are so many amazing ways to use the frozen avocado, and just let me know if it would be helpful to do a video with some of those ways. Whew! Okay, if you've made it this far, you are my favorite. Let me know in the comments below because, well, if you made it this far, you're amazing, and I just want to know that it's you. Or maybe you're just obsessed with avocado, and that is okay because you are my people. Aiden and I are gonna go eat some frozen avocado now. Is it weird to have him eat avocado while he's dressed like an avocado? So enjoy your own preserved avocado, and I will see you in the next video.